Hey, what's up, y'all? My name's Jeff. I go by Traith online. Traith there. So anyway, I'm getting a hold of y'all because we got a problem here in Southeast Missouri, probably all over the U.S. Anyway, I've been through this for a minute, like dealing with courts and legal issues and stuff. And, it's been all over drugs, pretty much, and it's a controlled substance, which means that they're supposed to control it. So if the public gets a hold of it, then they didn't do their job, and so they're charging us. And we see, you get your public defenders in there, you get your people to type up the stuff, two or three prosecutors and your judge. And we're paying a lot of people just for them to leech off the guys going in there. I mean, it's clearly being used against us to get us addicted. And then we have to go face legal charges and then go to prison. And then they want to say we create victims all over the world when the true victims are us. We're having to pay tax money for programs that don't work inside state prisons. And they're supposed to reform us. We're paying probation fees for programs that don't work. It's kind of like if you're paying $40 a month for a phone bill and the phone ain't working, you're gonna get that money back, right? So why are we paying for probation? I mean, if you got to send us to prison, then you ought to give us all that money back, right? The truth is, they're just not doing their jobs, and they're constantly harassing American citizens and terrorizing them. Here in Missouri alone, me myself, I've been there 3 times to prison, and none of it's ever worked. I've been through several treatments, and 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 the truth is, it costs so money. It costs so much money just to go to a doctor, and then you have to pay for your doctor fees and stuff. While you can go out here on the street and get it for much cheaper, and plus, if you know how to make it, it's even cheaper than that. So I mean, it's constantly used against us. This last time, right now, if I'm good for something, I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna go to the joint, do my time, come home. But this time, I'm not. So I'm like sitting over here by Saxton, Missouri, and I go to get some cigarettes. All right, some cops done searched me, wasn't nothing found, and I didn't have no tags on the vehicle yet, but I had to be in Saxton. PO told me I couldn't be staying at my dad's house, which I don't even freaking know why. She probably got it out for me. But I came up to Saxton and freaking cops planted dope on me. All right, now these cops followed me for like 2 blocks. I'm known to eat my stuff, and I didn't eat it, so I mean it wasn't in there. Anyway, they wouldn't allow me to record the video while they searched. They searched for like 10 minutes. I wasn't allowed to have my phone. I had to stand at the front of the car with another officer, and 2 officers searched my entire car. One officer walked to a state patrolman when he pulled up, and this is about, I don't know, maybe about 8 to 10 minutes into the search. He started talking to him, and he came back laughing. And he came to the front seat and immediately acted like he was fiddling around with something. And then all of a sudden, just find some dope. So it was right in the driver's seat. I'm like, bullshit. Y'all put that there. Now, I'm sorry for cussing on here, but it's true. The thing is, right after they booked me, usually they'll book and release you and just give you a court date. Not me. They just put out a warrant. And then on top of that, I want to revoke my probation, which I already had because I just got done with the 10-month treatment, and just constantly trying to set me up. And during this time, I also had a court battle going on for my kids. And if there's always money involved, like whoever gets the kids, they get to live free, people's going to take advantage of that. And it really sucks because we're tearing apart families. So here's the thing. Your tax money is going into programs that do not work. They're hurting people in there like cattle. You're having to pay the tax money also for food stamps and all this stuff to take care of the kids while the father's in prison or the mother, the housing as well, TANF, and everything else. So, I mean, we're just kind of being just bribed straight up right in front of our face. And they're spitting on our faces every day and completely violating our rights and terrorizing American citizens and families in so many ways. There's been a lot more to the story that I'll update as we go. I've been sent pictures of my kids like they've been edited pictures, but you can see where they like it looked like they was being hurt. I've tried to call them and they were Bluetooth in over my phone. You could hear that going on. And they'd be screaming and stuff, like my kids are getting raped, trying to cause me to go irate. During the beginning of my divorce, my 6-year-old daughter came to me and said she was touched down there, all right? So I freaked out. I called DFS, all right, because me and the mother and her friends, we didn't have no contact. And, you would think DFS would actually go ahead and set up a line of communication. I mean, they're for family services, but no, they didn't do that. What they did is I I called a few times, and all they did was set up a harassment charge against me. Now, I didn't have a lawyer during these cases, all right? The lawyer I paid for actually went up to the judge and said he wanted to resign from the case. I sat there till like 5 in the afternoon. Judge finally calls me up there. After he done let my lawyer go, he let my lawyer talk to him himself without me being up there. I didn't know my lawyer was saying that. But my lawyer pretty much got out of serving me without me even being up there knowing or being able to contest it at all. So, I mean, this is done in New Mexico County, and I was put on probation for that. So since I made a deal with the prosecutor, because I didn't know the law, he said he'd give me 5 years probation. I said, if you do that, I'll go ahead and plea out this little bit thing down here, this little misdemeanor thing with DFS. And since I stuck by my word, even though they don't, I went ahead and pled out to it. But it's the truth. So my little girl was supposedly molested, which later on we found out, it was probably just one of her friends in there and just helped her wipe her hoo-hoo. I mean, she was 6 years old. But still, yet as a father, that's going to bring up some red flags, and you would think that they would set up some kind of line of communication between us. But apparently, I didn't read between the lines, because right there in the name it says Division of Youth Services. Division of Family Services. They have clearly a white sword trying to divide us. So hopefully y'all can get past that, and I'm trying to look for people to just bombard these courthouses, man. Starter County, Missouri, and Scott County, Missouri. Both of them have just completely destroyed my life. I mean, once they see me going through some stuff, they took advantage of it. They do this for people every single day. It don't matter if it's a penny. It don't matter if it's $1. It don't matter if it's a kid. They'll find ways to make money on it. They leech on everybody. And to me, they're just worthless. I ain't got no time for them. I'm at the point now where I ain't going to go in there and be in jail, not being able to get a lawyer or anything like that. Because when you're in jail, you're probably going to plea out to something. That's how they get you. So they're going to want me in jail so I can plea out to something bogus that they did. So it covers all their tracks. While if I'm on the outside, I can just fight it. Besides that, we got Zoom. We can do this over the phone, And during this court case for my kids during this time as well, I wasn't able to appear in court, me or the mother at all. Now, they have postponed the court date for the other two parties, my actual mother and my stepfather. But they ain't postponed anything for us. And the moment we couldn't show up, and I had to pay a lawyer too, wasn't not one phone call made, and nothing was postponed. And now my paid lawyer acts like she wants $300 more. I ain't giving her nothing. She beat on that. But other than that, every lawyer I've had has screwed me over. I ain't had one good lawyer. I'm looking for some good people in my corner, and it's time to get it right. Because I'm a father. I ain't had no rights, and there's a lot of drug addiction going on out here. I got a lot of friends that have died. I mean, they're dead. They're gone. And because there is no programs around here that work, people are afraid to actually ask for help. And another kid, another father, another parent's going through this every single day. And the way they keep doing it, we're going to have more on our hands. So either you're for it or against it. I'm trying to find some help. Anyway, this is Trace. I'm out.